Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Diamond, and welcome back to another video. Today it is a story time, and I got you guys with some fancy stuff. If you're eating right now, please stop eating. Or if you're not eating, then fine. Drop like anything chocolate chip, anything that has chocolate in it. I mean, anything at all. Just don't eat at all in this video. This video is probably going to make you vomit on your screen. It's going to make you ruin your iPhone 7. Please, I gave you guys a warning. Anyways, let's just jump right into this one. Okay, all right. This one's really disgusting. It happened recently, and I was really holding on to the story. It was a really crazy experience. We went to a buffet, me and my family. We were gonna go eat. You know, we went to eat, and we even brought my baby brother and everything. The whole family went, right? And we were eating some really good food. I ate like 3 plates of lo mein, and you know, that's all I get when I go to the buffet. I just keep eating lo mein. Don't judge me, okay? I like my pasta. I love my pasta, actually. Lo mein tastes amazing. Anyways, after I finished eating, me and my little brother, there's a thrift store right next door, right? And they're having a 50% off sale, and I love thrifting, by the way. You guys probably don't know this about me, but I really enjoy going to the thrift and just looking for whatever, not knowing what's there. It's like pirate lifestyle. You're going on a brand new island every single day, and you might find treasure, and you don't know what's inside of that chest. Right? So going to the thrift is just like that feeling of what's in the box, kind of like supply drops and what everyone's addicted to nowadays. It's kind of like that. So yeah, me and my brother, we finished eating our food, and we're about ready to go next door to the thrift store and check out what's there and probably get something nice and all that stuff. We ended up getting a lot of good things, but before that, let's just walk into the thrift store. Like we did. Me and my brother, my family were going to come up and catch up with us later after they were done eating. And while we were there, we were just looking around. We found a PSP and like the video game thing, and like the slot where like there's glass and you can see a bunch of like consoles in there. Usually that's where the most expensive things are, where you have to ask someone to get it for you. And yeah, we found a PSP. My brother ended up getting it, and also a bunch of other stuff like some clothes and stuff. Yes, I was buying some clothes from the thrift store. If you guys think that's weird, then just click off the video, guys. It's only going to get weirder. Yeah, so we were basically just thrifting like any other day, and I was having a good time. Found a lot of good stuff. It was a good day, even though it was 50% off. There was some good stuff there. A little later, my parents and also a few of my other family members come inside. So now we're already like 40 minutes into like the thrift store already. Probably it was about to be an hour, and you know, a lot of more people in there. The entire time there's a lot of people inside, so it's a really crowded day. 50% off. Once I said a deal like that, you can't pass up, you know, because the shirts they be costing like $3, and then when it's 50% off, it's like $1.50. You know, you gotta get them. You gotta buy it all now. Okay, so like that PSP only ended up being like $15. Okay, the store is completely full of people, and it's kind of hard to get past some lanes without, you know, asking can you excuse me, and then so you can get around with the cart and all that stuff. Okay, so picture this. I was in an area where there was jewelry, right? And like the same glass things where you get to the display cases where you have to like ask for them to get it for you. Yeah, I was in one of those, and I spotted it. I spotted something very beautiful. It was Ganon. It was Ganon from Wind Waker. I'm like, yo, I need that. It was a Ganon Wind Waker keychain. I'll show you a picture of it. It looks so good. I ended up actually getting it. This is the Ganon right here. It's a little keychain. I saw it. I just knew I had to take it. I had to just like snatch it out of wherever it is. It says Wind Waker right there. And yeah, by the way, we have 43,000 subscribers. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is crazy. I've been waiting for so long. Let's hit 50K, guys. And I was looking at it, and like, okay, I was standing there waiting for one of the employees that were at the register, which is like right across the glass case, to like come over here and help me get this Ganon. I want this Ganon, please. And I was waiting, and I'm like, hey, over here, like trying to make eye contact and all that stuff, but they just keep looking the other way. And like I tapped on the glass case, you know, trying to get the attention of them. So I'm standing here at the glass case for a while, and I smelled something, right? And it isn't like something light. No, I smelled something that smelled like baby diapers. And what's going through my head, you know, I'm getting flashbacks. I'm like, could that be my little brother? Or could it be a random baby who, you know, needs to change his diaper, just passed by me? And I look around, and I don't see anything. You know, I don't see any baby. I don't see any diapers laying around. So I'm like, that's weird. You know, that's really weird. What is that? Like, what does that smell? Right? And it's literally dookie smell, like dookie. If you're eating right now, I feel so bad for you. But it's like that smell when it gets inside of your nose and like it goes down your throat. It's just like, oh no, like no, dude, no. Okay, it was getting stronger, And it got so strong to the point where, look, I turn around. Guess what I see? A kid taller than me, and I'm 6'3" or something like that. And he's taller than me. He's fatter than me. He's bigger than me. A big boy being dragged by his mom. His mom was grabbing him, pinching him on the arm, walking right behind me. And you know what I saw on his foot? On his boots? He was wearing black boots, okay? Big black boots. And you know what I saw in there? It wasn't black. It was brown. It was straight up dookie. Greasy, juicy, beautifully crafted. Right then and there. Just alive. Bare. Fresh. Out of whatever pot it came from. And obviously, exactly where it was on the shoe, it most likely just came down his pants. He probably just pooped his pants while at the thrift store. And yes, this kid looked like he had a little problem mentally or something like that. You know, something normal. You know, not everyone is perfect. And, you know, he's being dragged by his mom. It was really embarrassing. But when he passed me by, guys, you don't even know. My nose was dead. It was like Patrick in that one episode when he finally gets a nose and like the gang just brings all this garbage and it stinks so bad that his nose dies. That's how I felt. Okay? My nose was dead. And I still didn't get the Ganon. And I'm there and like there's a guy, an old man. He's like, oh yeah, he's just walking around with shit all over the floor. Look at that. He points and I look down and there's a trail of dookie. There's steps everywhere. And it turned out that he went through my lane twice. So when I first smelled like diapers, that was him walking past me behind me. And he sneaked right past me. A big boy like him, I didn't even hear him pass me. And he left dookie stains there. And then when he came back and his mom dragged him, he left even more dookie stains right behind me. And now the employees are all looking. Everyone, because like now we have customers complaining. They're like, oh, what is this? They start pointing at the ground. And I looked at that. It's like every step had a good amount of dookie on the floor. Like good, fresh, you know, like as much as he had on his foot, you know, all over the place, okay? We'll continue the story. There's a lot more dookie all over the goddamn store. He was in there for like a while, all right? This creature was in here walking around in the freaking thrift store and leaving dookie stains everywhere he went, all right? I finally get the employee's attention and she gives me the Ganon. I'm like, I want the Ganon right here. And then she's like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, yeah, I just saw him. She asks me about what just happened? Who's that kid? Who did this? And then I tell him, like, it's a pretty big kid. He's walking around in dookie, and then left dookie stains and then all good stuff. And then the employees, they ask me, they're like, oh, really? Like, oh, that's crazy. And then they're like, hold it, let me get the security guard, right? And, you know, as a witness, as a first-hand witness, me, guy who was targeted by the smell and diseases of whatever substance he ate. I don't know what that guy ate, but that thing was powerful, all right? And maybe there was like a virus going around at that time for him to be hit and struck like that. But to be honest, his mom dragging him like that, that's straight up embarrassing. So embarrassing. I wouldn't want to be in that kid's position. And I mean, that's a story that he's going to have to live with for the rest of his life. Like, I'm telling this story now on YouTube. He's going to have to live with that story of him shitting himself in a thrift store for the rest of his life. So, yeah, and after I get my Ganon, I'm super happy that I got my Ganon. But then now I have to get away from the spot that I'm in. And I'm looking, there's dookie stains there. And I almost stepped in it. I did step in like one piece. But like I'm walking, take another step. There's another shit stain right there. Oh, go to the right, go to the left. Oh, and there's another one up there. You know, like I had to do like some weird game of Twister or something to just evade all those, like Crossy Road. I was trying to evade the stains all over the floor, like if I was playing Crossy Road. And I get to like the main aisle, like the main walking spot, and like that's where everyone's walking if they're not in an aisle. And guess what? In the middle where the registers were, that thing was flooded with stains. Flooded completely, that they had to shut down that part of the store. You couldn't walk there anymore. The whole entire like store, every employee, everybody was there. Security guards, everyone. They blocked it off. They started spraying whatever bleach and whatever Windex that they had in order to stop that. Millions of Febreze. Now the entire store smelled like Febreze. Thank God, though. Thank God, because I don't want to keep smelling that dookie. That thing was everywhere, all right? That shit hurt. It struck so powerful. But now we have this Febreze smell going around. And I got around the main area safely without getting anything on my shoe. And, you know, so many people keep asking me, like, they keep coming up to me and like, what was that? What happened? Who's the kid who did that? And it isn't until I go to the security guard guy because one of the employees drags me over to him. Now I have to explain to him because he's on the camera and he's asking, like, what was it? You know, just in case it was like a guy doing it on purpose. You never know. And I tell him that I told him the exact same thing I told you guys. He's a pretty tall kid. He looked like he had a little problem in the head, maybe, you know, a little slow. And, you know, he had poop on his shoe, which meant it came down right from his pothole and straight down to his shoe. And he left it everywhere, guys. That's such a traumatizing experience. If you guys have ever experienced, and if you guys probably even shit your pants in a store before, let me know in the comments down below. But actually, I don't want to make this video in such a disgusting way so that now even the comments are fooled with that. But, you know, I want to hear your stories. That's what we do on this channel. What else can I add? I ended up telling my brothers and everyone else that was part of my family that was in the store, like, that happened. Literally, everyone couldn't stop talking about it, even after I paid for my other stuff that I bought. Some employee was like, huh, that's crazy, right? Like, she started a conversation with me. And, you know, she's like, so how was it? Was he like really like not even caring? Like, he was walking around with how much? And I explained the pile specifically so that she could understand it, so that she can feel the pain that I felt. I told her exactly how it looked, the greenish, brownish colorway. Yeah, so that's my story. Thrift store gone wrong for the little boy, big boy actually, super big boy. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like as well as subscribe to the channel for more stories. And by the way, let me just mention this now because I have to. Every Friday at 1 p.m., that's when I'm going to upload this video. Every Friday at 1 p.m., you're going to be watching my channel from now on. That's when my videos are going to come out. And, you know, with this schedule, we're going to hopefully get you guys to keep coming back at the exact same time, at the exact same place, and watching a video that's as crazy as this one. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out.